Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, good morning.
Welcome back to Real Talk with SLR.
How are you guys doing today?
Well, guys, we are not mic'd up today, so I hope that you guys can hear us and see us very well. We are going to do the darn thing regardless, so turn your speakers up because it's about to go down.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful day today, guys. I mean,
Yes.
It's a little overcasty, but the weather is phenomenal. Like, perfect t-shirt weather, and it's a little bright on the eyes, but I would say that it's a very beautiful day.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Very perfect temperature.
Perfect temperature.
Not too windy, not too sunny, not too hot.
It's
not
like
too cold.
you know, when the three bears, they go into the forest and they find the thing that's just right. That's today.
Yep.
It's today. So we do have some friends over here. I wanted to leave it to be a little suspenseful. Dun, dun, dun. You guys were leaving all the awesome comments yesterday on Real Talk, taking guesses on who it might be. Some of you guys got it right. Some of you guys got it wrong. Either way, you guys are about to find out. So we're going to take you on over here, and we're going to introduce our special guests, which we actually have two of them. One we were planning on, one's a pop-in, but they're both always more than welcome to come on over here to the 41.36. So let's go over here where everybody's at, and let's chit-chat. Okay. All right, ready? Ready? I'm gonna turn this. It's still recording because it's a live thing going on. Ready? All right. Hand. Get in your seat. Take a seat.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. All right, are you guys ready? You guys tired of looking at my hand? Dun da da da.
Come on.
Come on with the come on and leaving her wild. So we got David over here. He popped in to say hello and hang out with us today. And of course, we have the beautiful Miss Jaylena with Leave Her Wild and her amazing little beautiful too sweet Amber. How was your trip over here, girl?
It was very long, but super fun. It's been a while since I've been on the road, and this time I got a baby. So.
I know, and that changes the whole dynamic of things, huh?
Yeah, so I only drive like 2 hours at most, unless she's sleeping and she sleeps for a while.
Yeah.
And then we'll stop at a park or gas station or rest area so she can hang out for a little bit. But I mean, it definitely makes you have to travel slower.
Yes, you definitely do. I remember the baby stage. When she first arrived here and I got to hold Ember for a little while, I was like, my ovaries are screaming because I haven't had a baby around in so long, and this one is so too sweet.
And Gary was like,
Okay, I'm fixed. I cannot have any more children.
Throw it out there.
Yeah, if it happens, it happens, but I have been medically snipped and tied and burned and all that stuff, so that's not in my future. But I definitely love when I have friends around that have little ones. And I know that Julia is going to be so excited to see your daughter today. I know. She's going to be like, it's my baby doll. It's a Cabbage Patch Kid. So how do you like Arkansas?
So, like I was telling you earlier, I never really liked Arkansas, driving from Dallas to go visit my mom in Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
But driving here, it was a completely different route, and it's so beautiful.
Oh, especially right now. Like, you guys see the colors on that mountain back there? They're really starting to pop.
yeah.
Over on Come On Mountain, they're popping all over the place.
Yes. In 3 days. I was just here 3 days ago. It was green. Now there's color.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's changing fast.
I need to set up a camera like in the window and take a picture every single day at the same time.
Yeah.
And then speed it all up until the end of the month. That's a good idea. Remind me to remember that later.
Note to self.
Yeah, note to self, note to everyone.
I was telling myself, self.
Anytime I bring up Arkansas, everyone always talks about the diamond hunting.
Yes.
Yep.
Have you guys ever done that?
We
No.
haven't done it yet. We did pass by it, right? When we went to Hot Springs. We saw the...
It's out over there, yeah.
There's,
Forget what it's called.
I forget the town name. I know one of our subscribers in the comment section is going to drop it down for us. Pretty please. But there is a place where you can go and you spend, I think you buy a ticket into the place, and then anything that you find, you get to keep.
Mm-hmm.
And they were like, you really need to take the kids there. It's a great family experience. It's going to be really good.
Yeah.
And we want to do it, but we really haven't we just took the kids to Hot Springs. There's a roller coaster place called Magic Springs, and they have water slides and stuff. We did that little family vacay right before the kids started school.
Yeah.
So at the end of summer. And we were passing by all the signs and stuff, and we're like, you know what, when we get some time again, we're going to want to go over there and take the kids to do that, because we've been working so much, we haven't really had much time off. Like, getting to go and do that with our kids was like
Great.
everything.
Yeah.
It was everything. So.
That would be a cool little trip, though.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I'd come out there looking like P. Diddy.
they say like you can find diamonds, but for the most part, you just find like really cool stones and stuff.
Yeah. Well, in the news, like, not too long ago, I want to say maybe a year ago or something, somebody found like some humongous, diamond.
It's like a 10-carat diamond or
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and they got to keep it because it's part of the thing,
I think that
Oh,
would have been
wow.
awesome.
I couldn't be that lucky. Boy. Look at
Treasure
that.
hunting.
Right? For real. That would be so cool.
If I found a 10-carat diamond, boy, look at here. I'd have a film crew.
No more running to camera 1, camera 2, camera 3.
I'm not switching those 5 cameras no more.
Yeah, right? Just do it for me, please. So we're going to take Jaylena out and about and show her some of the cool stuff because you've never really been in Arkansas to see sights or anything.
Just passing through. Yeah, so that's really exciting.
I know. I want to definitely, I've shown you guys online before. It's been a little while, but I want to take her to the lookout point so she can see all of this beautiful area that we live in and see the property, the 41.36, from a lot higher of a view.
Look how tiny.
Yeah, it looks
It
tiny.
looks,
from
it
up
looks
there.
huge, but when you're up there, it's like, holy crap, that's only that big?
Yeah.
Versus like you
Yeah.
look next door and they've got this whole huge open field area and it's like, holy crap, they cleared out a lot. And
Yeah.
they just cleared out that little thing and I thought that was a lot.
Yeah, the space that we cleared here is nothing in comparison to our neighbors next door, but they do a lot more farming and
Yeah.
everything else.
And
So.
cattle and everything else. So
It's
Yeah.
unbelievable what you guys have done, though.
Oh, thank you.
Definitely something to be proud of, for sure.
Thank you, man. I mean, it's been a long time coming. We moved out here and there was a quad trail.
Yeah.
I mean, it's definitely a lot different from Arizona.
Oh, I can imagine.
Definitely a lot different from Arizona.
man,
But I love it. I love living out here. How do you like Oregon?
I wasn't a fan. I'm never a fan during the winter time. But I mean, once the big bus is done, and we'll be like, in our actual home, we'll have an actual heater.
yeah.
I don't mind. It's working. We last winter we were building and we were working, and I hated it. But this year we'll be in our big bus. We'll have our home on wheels. We'll be traveling and on the road, and I'll get to enjoy the snow instead of having to work and be miserable in it the entire time.
Just promise me something that at some point you're going to bring Isaac out this way as well. We
Yes.
definitely got it. I want to meet him in person. Obviously, I know him online,
Yeah.
but I want to meet him in person. I think that he seems like a really, really cool dude.
Oh,
you guys are
gonna
like
love him.
peanut butter and jelly. You two are so perfect for each other.
You guys are gonna. I feel like. Well, he's like never met a stranger.
Yeah.
So
It's like this guy over
Yeah.
here. I think Gary and Isaac, they're just going to be hyenaing it up. Throw a little
It'll be a
come
funny
on
time.
sauce up in there.
Come on.
And they're going to just be laughing it up, having a good old time.
Yeah, so we actually plan on, once our big bus is done, we might stick around Oregon for a little while and just, because Oregon's so beautiful.
Well, yes, and you guys, you have a baby too. You don't want to do too much big traveling, right?
Yeah, and we have tons of friends in Oregon that we want to go hang out and visit, but then we do plan on hitting all 50 states,
Heck yeah.
Alaska,
Ooh.
and then after our tour is done, we want to drop the bus off, fly out to Hawaii,
Ooh.
rent a shop, buy a van, build it out, travel for a few months, and then sell it and come back.
Oh,
So that'll be our
wow.
big shebang at the end of our tour.
That is going to be
That
a
would be cool.
perfect icing on the cake.
Yeah.
I love Hawaii. I've been to Hawaii a couple of times. I've never really
Lucky.
stayed on the big island. I always go to Kauai. That's my favorite island.
Okay.
Yeah, Kauai. I love like Poipu. It's probably one of the most beautiful beach areas over there. Honolulu, that's another gorgeous area with a lookout. So if you ever get over there and you go island hopping and stuff, and if you get a chance to go to Kauai, go to Kauai. You will not regret it. There's not much of like a nightlife or anything, but if you just want mountains
Yeah,
and beaches
that's what
and
we're
just
looking for.
Kauai.
Like nature stuff.
only-
We're
Yeah.
not interested in like
There's
the
only one road on
resorts
that
or
thing.
the touristy stuff. We
Yeah.
want nature.
That's where I
Go
always
to
wanted to
Kauai.
go is Kauai.
Yeah,
Yeah.
seriously. It's it's funny because I know that it's not necessarily named after it, but there's a town called Honolulu, and every time that I go there, I sing the Puff the Magic Dragon song, "In the Land of Honolulu," right? And it's beautiful, and it has the pretty lighthouse and just the view that you get from that coastline with the lighthouse, and there's hiking. There's like these
They've got the really famous hiking trail out there. It takes like 2-3 days.
You got to go up
to
to
get
like,
to the end, and then another 2-3 days to get back. So it's like a week.
I forget if it's
I
called
wanna say.
Princeton or Princeville, but it's up a little bit past Connolly. It's up on that shore, and they got these caves and stuff, and you'll love it. You'll love it. That'll be the last state you guys visit out of the 50, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. How awesome, man. I'm a little jealous. I'm a little jealous that you guys are going to go do all that.
And then
That's
after that, we do plan on buying some land and doing like
Excuse
building
me.
a cabin for a family home. We'll never get rid of the bus. We'll always travel maybe half the year and live half the year.
Yeah.
But we do want to wind up building.
Do
So.
you guys know what state you'd want to settle in, or is that part of the search?
Well, no, we definitely want to have property in Oregon, but I also
Man, I got like allergies for a second. Hold on.
my allergies have been so bad. I do want to buy a small piece of property in Texas to just that way we can kind of go visit my family for a while and then go back because his family lives in Vegas, but they're all gonna move back to Oregon when his stepdad retires.
Yeah, and Isaac being from Vegas, I mean, we've got a little kinship there already. You know, we were the Vegas kids. So, yeah, I'm surprised that we don't, I mean,
Well,
maybe
Isaac never lived in Vegas. His parents live in Vegas.
his
Okay.
parents do.
Yeah, and his sister. And they moved there, I guess, a few years ago, but that's what kind of threw him into van life is because he was going to go with them last minute. He decided not to and was like, well, I don't have a house or I don't have a place to live. Then was like, gonna buy a house and then got cold feet and just like bought his stepdad's old van and they built it out in like a week. And he just kind of lived in that and worked at Guitar Center for a little while. And then he got into Instagram and started doing that full time.
Yeah.
And then that's what led to the bus because he wanted something bigger.
He wanted something bigger and better to work with and whatnot.
Well, it's hard when you can't stand up in your rig.
Yeah.
Because that's what got me. I was like, I want to stand up.
Yeah, and
That would get me right there.
You're-
Like, nope, ain't happening.
your bus Hampton was a beautiful build out, and I remember you were talking about how that's why you wanted to go to the buses, was because you were like, it's nice, it does everything that I need it to do, but you know, headroom's an issue, so yeah.
Especially for tall people.
Oh my gosh, yeah, and you're tall too. You're not. I don't know if you could tell like through videos and stuff like that, but obviously Gary's a tall guy, Kamon's a tall guy, I'm a tall girl, and me and Jaylena, we're about eye to eye, so she's pretty tall.
I'm wanting a 1950s something bus. I like the curves.
Oh,
I
yeah.
want something old. I want to redo the suspension motor.
Yeah.
Update everything, but I want something different. Make it the Come On Mobile.
Oh,
See,
That'd
yeah.
be cool.
So David at his property on Come On Mountain, he has big plans. He's got a beautiful abandoned cabin that he's been transforming and upgrading and everything, and it's gorgeous. But he has plans. He's got 20 acres, and on part of it, he wants to do like a bunch of really cool Airbnbs and like different styles of
Like
it
an
and stuff.
airplane, a tree
Oh, wow.
house,
Yeah.
like stuff like that.
Yeah, we kind of want to do something like that too. But
Yeah.
Isaac's really into shipping container homes.
Mm-hmm.
So, and they're financeable.
Yeah.
So we want to buy properties here and there and do the different houses, like the geometric domes.
Oh
and stuff
yeah,
like that.
those are cool.
So yeah, I love that idea.
I know a
'cause we kinda
phenomenal
wanna do
welder.
something like that too.
Yeah, and that's what's great, man. That's what's great about YouTube and like our community is that we can bounce ideas off of each other and we can learn from each other. There's so much to learn and there's so much to do, and it's always so much funner to do the work and everything.
Yeah.
When you have other people that have similar interests as you can talk and bounce ideas off of, and you can talk about the struggles and the successes and everything. It's just really fun.
It's a
Yeah.
creative playground.
It is. It really
You know?
is.
And we have a blast working together.
Oh my gosh,
Like,
yeah. We're always just yucking it up and.
yeah. Every time we get together and work, it's not even like work, and we get a ton done.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I mean, I don't know anybody else that can clear as much land as, as we do.
In 4 or 5 hours.
Right? I mean, when we put it in, we put it in.
In David's aspect, though, he had some big trees. And
Yeah.
One tree cleared out a lot.
Yeah, that one tree was like,
But Uber
yeah,
will move the world.
Uber is.
Uber is a bad what's happening.
Yeah, that
kind
one's
of-
a beast right there. I tell you what, without Uber, me and Gary wouldn't have been able to do the waterproofing or the trenching or anything. You know,
Uber's
as
actually
fast.
gonna make another debut out here soon for Country Road Cure and also for y'all's Colbert.
Yep. Yeah, our covert, the last rainstorm.
Uh-huh.
Wait.
Yeah,
Win.
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 The last rainstorm that we had, when you were driving in, you saw the covert. Well, kind of washed away a lot of the,
Yeah.
a lot of
A little
it.
bit.
So
I might after I fix that, I might go back through there and do some block work and some concrete work right there.
yeah, just to
'Cause-
make it be more permanent and
Yeah,
stout.
where
so you
if
don't
it-
have to keep doing
Did
that.
you
Yeah.
say block?
Yeah.
Yeah, he said the B
Nice little
word.
block.
He's over here cussing.
Yeah, he's cussing. He's saying the B word on us, guys.
Sorry.
So we actually are super blessed to be able to have our friend out here with us for a couple of days.
Yes.
We're gonna feed her, take her to go see some things. We're gonna let the kids play together. It's so nice we both have kids that can play together.
I know.
I know.
Everyone, it's funny because I always talk about how I don't want to have another one just because pregnancy didn't agree with me.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, well, I mean, some people are very mean and they're like, well, Isaac deserves a son, or, you know, like,
Well, there's no
She
guarantee that
deserves-
you're gonna.
exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, should I try 6 times until he gets one?
Yeah. No. no.
And they're like, she deserves siblings and stuff. But the thing is, to me, in our lifestyle, you know, we travel a lot and stuff. One, I have so many nieces and nephews, and he has a niece and a nephew. So she's gonna have tons of cousins, but she's
Yeah.
also gonna have lots of nomad cousins, and
Oh,
just
yeah.
like, you know, your kids and people that she's gonna see often along the way.
Oh
and-
yeah, it's a different lifestyle. You know, my brother and Anthony and Roxanne Country Road Cure, which they're right up the hill. We got to go show you their whole shed to houses and everything. You're gonna love it. They're doing some really beautiful stuff up there.
Oh, that's exciting.
Oh yeah, I mean we haven't. Jaylena just got here. We've been hanging out and stuff. We haven't even taken her on the
Yeah, we
tour
haven't done
yet.
anything.
No, she got here and we've just been like, oh my god, just
Haven't
hanging
made
out
it off
and
the
stuff.
front porch.
Yes.
Yeah, we really made it off the front porch. But yeah, I'm going to take you up there. Anthony and Roxanne, they have one son.
Mhm.
And people are always hassling them, when are you going to have more kids? When are you going to have more kids? Well, Wyatt, he's 8.
Mhm.
Excuse me, guys, the pollen. But Wyatt's 8. And I mean, it's not off the table per se, but at the same time, it kind of is.
Yeah.
You know, and they're not trying, they're not intentionally wanting to have any more. It'd be a similar thing if it happened, it happened. But they are actively preventing that from happening.
Yeah.
And they're a one and done. You know, they had one kid and they want to be able to focus everything on their one kid. And there's reasons why people have multiple. There's reasons why people have one. And because everybody has different families, different goals, different lives, different everything, nobody can say, this is the best, like, how dare you for not choosing whatever path it is. It's
Yeah.
your path. It's
Each
your
into
life.
their own.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, and it's like he has one sister, that's it.
Yeah.
Like 7 siblings. So
Yeah.
like,
You're
and-
like, I
I
have a big
only
family.
had one.
You know?
It was such a nightmare with my daughter's mom.
Yeah.
It scared me to death to have another one.
Yeah.
And so at that point, I
Traumatized.
was just like, you know what? I'll meet somebody that has a boy.
Yep.
And that's exactly what happened, which is half pint, which I know.
And Levi
And it worked
is
amazing.
he's a spitting image of you.
Yes.
I
yeah.
mean, he really is.
Everybody tells us all the time, you look just like your dad.
Yeah.
And it's actually my stepson.
Well, you know
But-
what it is? It's his it's not just his looks,
It's personality.
it's his
Yes.
personality
Yeah.
and who he is.
Yeah,
You can
he's-
tell who his
he's a
daddy
min-
is.
Yeah, he's a miniature. Come on.
Yeah, you can tell who his daddy is.
He is a very, very good kid.
He is. Oh,
Extremely good.
shout out to Life with Levi. He just put
Life
out
with Levi.
another video,
Another
guys.
video. He's put out like 7 videos in 2 weeks. He's
Yes.
killing it right
Yes.
now.
He is. And I'm telling you guys are going to love that boy's channel. Go over there and head over and subscribe if you guys haven't, because Levi is such a good kid.
He is.
Young man.
Young man.
My bad. Sorry, Levi.
He's yeah, he ain't little. That joker.
He's
that joker spoiled up, boy. Look here. I told him you ain't never gonna be that big though, boy. I'll catch you in the kneecap. He said, Dad, I ain't never gonna be that crazy. I know better.
Yeah, that's all I know better. Oh man, well, we're gonna take you. I want to show you the rest of this property. We will be vlogging and filming along the way. We're gonna try to do some on our channel. We're definitely gonna be doing some on Jay's channel as well, which again is Leave Her Wild. Make sure that you guys go over there and subscribe if you guys haven't. She does the whole van life stuff. Bus life, actually, it's more bus life these days.
It's
And
all
then-
the same thing.
I know it's the traveling, living in a vehicle,
Yeah.
right? And also you're stationed right now. And then Isaac, which is her boyfriend and
Ember's
dad. He's a bus life story, and he has a wonderful channel. He is, if you guys are into building and you guys are into all that, I guess, smaller living, alternative lifestyle, you guys definitely want to check out their channels because they have great stuff, amazing content, and I'm telling you, the work that he does, I'm so impressed. Like, it looks so good. And if it looks that good on camera, and I know we could do a little thing here and there on camera, I get it, but you can't fake that. That is just beautiful. Beautiful work.
The way he builds too is very different than what you normally see. Like, because a lot of people build with like 2x4s and 2x2s and 2x3s.
Yeah.
And he uses like 3/4 inch plywood to
Yeah.
just build everything. So the only thing is the bed frame. We use 2x3s and then slats.
Yeah.
Everything else is just 1/4 inch plywood, but it's like pre-finished plywood. It's very beautiful, and it's I don't know where he got the idea. I know he didn't like invent it or anything, but you don't see it often. And
Well, it
it's-
also cuts the weight down. a
Yeah,
lot,
and
I'm
that's-
sure.
that's
And
exactly
with van
why he
life
does
and stuff
it.
like
Yeah.
that, the weight is everything.
Yeah.
Especially with gas prices these days.
Yeah.
Boy, look at here.
You need to skip it as much as you
Yeah,
can.
you need to be light, feather light.
All right, baby.
You gonna make it?
I think so. I'm getting red. I think it's the allergies right now. I don't know. All of a sudden, we started recording.
Yeah, because like
Got a hair
people
in
are
your
building with aluminum to cut down on weight.
Yeah.
But it's like not pretty. So then if they try and cover it up with wood, it's like, well, that defeated the purpose.
Yeah, then
Yeah.
why'd you even do that? Because
That adds
now
a
it's
lot of
adding
weight.
extra weight.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But no, the craftsmanship on his builds, it looks so good. It
Yeah.
really does. It looks beautiful.
And he learns more and more on each build and stuff
Oh,
too, which we
absolutely.
all do.
Yeah.
But I'm excited to do the big bus, and then like later on I kind of want to do an A-frame cabin, but he's like super into shipping container homes, so who knows what we'll do. But
Maybe you guys could meet in the middle and have like a shipping container on the bottom and like an A-frame on the top.
something
Yeah.
creative like that.
Yeah, I mean, like, look at our basement. It's a walkout, right? So
Yeah.
maybe, like, dig a hole in the side and put the shipping container in there and
Mhm.
have, like, the shipping container be, like, your basement.
Yeah.
right? And then
Mhm.
have the A-frame up on top, so that way you're not losing the space. Because A-frames look beautiful, but practically, you do lose a lot of space
Yeah.
in the A-frames. And they're beautiful and they're gorgeous, and I know that you've spent time in them, too,
Mm-hmm.
traveling and stuff. So you know what you're getting into.
Mhm.
I was
Um,
gonna build a container house in Florida.
Yeah.
Oh,
I had permit
I
issues.
know. She's just like,
Yeah, permit issues.
Yeah.
But I had two 40-footers that were going this way, and then I had two 40-footers sitting on top, counterlevering over the other side for a carport for up
Yeah.
underneath,
Yeah.
and was gonna do a deck all around and all that, but couldn't get no permits.
Man.
But you know what? I ain't got to worry about that in Arkansas. Come on.
Yeah.
Right.
Perma
Arkansas.
what?
Arkansas is really free out
Yeah,
here.
perma what?
We're allowed to pretty much do whatever we want.
Only perms we got out here is in the beauty salon. Come on.
Yeah. And I see lots of them walking around with that curl.
Got that tight curl.
Oh yeah,
Tight curl.
extra tight. How did you like gutted?
I'm not sure how I want to do my video on gutted because it was for what it is. Like, I'm sorry, Amber. Hold on. For what it is, it's like they take a van, a bus, and an RV, and they gut it, and then they have to build it out, and
Baby.
they have to build it out, and then they pick a winner, and that's great. Like, the teams are building the entire time. It's like the whole week long.
Yeah.
But they didn't really have anything for the attendees to do.
Oh, so it was just kind of like watch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh. You want me to go grab her ball?
yeah. Thank you.
No problem. I'm a mama. I get it.
Do you want your bottle? Do you
Aw,
want your bottle?
she's cool.
Somebody said it's my time to talk.
Well,
Right? She's like,
She
come
says-
on.
it's
She
probably
says,
her
I
nap
just-
time.
I just want to say hi to everybody. Yeah, no, she wanted it. There it goes.
No, she wants the groceries.
Yeah, she does.
She's
She
trying to
does.
get- she's like, where are the groceries at?
I got you, girl. So yeah, so that was probably the only downfall is that it was like.
Yeah, but they did have these people there. They're called escapees,
Mhm.
and they're like a group of RVers who travel everywhere, and they make it to where, because like legally you have to have an address, but some people, these people that travel full time don't necessarily have an address,
Yeah.
and so they make it to where you can legally travel full time and still have an address without actually having an address.
Oh, that's cool.
And they put on panels for people to talk and stuff, and then they would have like movie night and dance parties
That's cool.
and like happy hour. So they were putting stuff on, giving the attendees something to do, but it was only a couple hours a day.
Yeah.
So it's like other than that, during the day, you're just like you can walk up there and watch the people work, but you can't actually go in there, so you don't necessarily see a whole lot besides them cutting and stuff.
Yeah.
Um,
So it was more of a hangout,
yeah,
kind of a meetup sort
Yeah.
of.
And I heard last year was a lot better because they do it somewhere different every year. And last year it was like in Colorado, and apparently there was another van life meetup in New Mexico called Moon Landing, and that's where like everyone was. So there was not a whole lot of people there. But I did get to meet some people that I've been following and stuff, and like one of my good friends, Donna Van Life.
Oh yeah.
She was not there this year, but she had friends there that I've heard of. So I got to meet like all them, which was nice.
See, and that's the thing with like the YouTube circles when you start, doing meetups and you hang out, because we always talk about how YouTube is a community and to just jump right in, guys. And you start meeting other YouTubers, and then there's all these like different pockets of communities and stuff, you know. And sometimes you could feel like you really get to know somebody, and like it makes that comfort when there's a friend of a friend. So when you're meeting somebody new, and you're like, oh well, my friend is friends with that person, so it's that comfort.
There was
really cool.
There was one girl that was there who I have been following for a while. She's the one that so when I sold my van, I was like set on getting a ProMaster because of her, which obviously didn't happen. But she's an amazing like videographer, I guess, and like she does great videos, and I just like who she is as a person.
Yeah.
And she was in Gutted last year, and so she came for the reunion or whatever. And I was so like, I don't want to be weird and be a fangirl.
Yeah, like, oh my god, I watch everything you do.
I like saw her around, but like so many people were going up to her, and I was like, I don't want to be that person.
Right.
And then it was like the last day, they were finishing up the builds, and we were all kind of standing in the same group. And she comes up to me, and she's like, I don't want to be weird, but are you guys the little Bus Life family? And I was like, oh yeah, Bus Life Story. She's like, yeah, I love you guys' content. I enjoy watching it. And I was like,
felt good.
yeah.
I bet that felt really good.
Yeah, I was
That's
like, because
awesome.
I've been fangirling over you this entire time. And
Yeah.
she was like the nicest person, and it was really, because sometimes you meet like people that you follow and they're like not that great, and
Yeah, they're different in person than what they actually are in real life.
yeah, and
what
you're
you
kind of
think they are.
disappointed.
Yeah.
But she was just very much who she is online.
Well, that's how you are too. That's how you are
Well,
too.
I mean, I hope to be the.
It's exactly the same. I mean, from the first time that we met you, I mean, obviously we were watching you from way back when. Things
in the
have
day.
changed. Things have changed a lot for all of us in all of our lives since then.
Yeah, it really
But
has.
since, way back then to even now, you're still the same person, and you just have different things going on in your life.
Yeah,
And I feel like we're the same people too. We just have different things going on in our life, you know?
And I mean, lots of growth has happened.
yeah.
And like for me personally, like lots of growth.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Well, look at this one.
I know. I have a family now.
Yes.
It's like just I've never been happier, and
Oh, I can tell you're beaming. Like I can tell you're beaming with just like you're so beautiful, and you can tell it's because you're happy. Like the happiest people are always like the best looking people. Am I right? Come on.
Well, at the end of the day, that's what it's about.
Yeah.
Life's short. Man.
Yeah.
Chase
it's
that
entirely
happiness.
Too short.
It
Chase
is.
the happiness.
Yeah, that's why I'm cracking the whip on Isaac, and I'm like, no more builds, because he's like, I want to leave my baby a trust fund, and I'm like, she's not gonna care. In the end, she's not gonna care about how much money you leave. She's gonna care about the memories that you make.
Yes, and that's what it's about, man. You gotta take time to slow it down. I mean, the build is gonna be there, and I'm not saying to get lackadaisical with it and get so sidetracked that you don't end up doing anything. You gotta work.
Right.
You gotta still achieve your goals, and you have
got
to
to
still
work.
progress, right?
Mhm.
But it is very important to take time for your family and to take time for yourself and your friends. It's good for your mental health,
Yeah, you can't just work all the
Which
time
we
and
just
expect
did yesterday.
life to blossom.
Yeah, no. You gotta cultivate that life. You gotta water it,
Yeah.
And so I'm so happy that you're out here. I'm so
Yeah.
happy that we get to spend some time together and get to enjoy some downtime with some good friends and some good people and do some stuff.
Yeah,
So,
it's really exciting to be on the road again. I mean, our bus is not built all the way. It's very limited, so it's not the easiest journey, but it's been really fun.
yeah.
But it's still a journey.
Yeah,
It's still a
It's
journey.
still a journey.
I'll tell you what, it's looking good through those trees right there.
Mm-hmm.
The
I'm-
outside's done.
Yeah.
I've moved to 3 states in 1 year.
Yeah, you
This
are
year.
on the move.
I went from Florida to Dallas to here in,
Oh,
in
wow.
10 and a half months.
Yep.
Dang.
Yeah.
And 3 careers
Yep.
in that amount of time, too.
Yeah.
I hate moving. I despise it.
Yeah,
Me
me
too.
too.
Oh, I just left everything in Florida. I brought my 4-wheeler, my
Oh,
boat,
that's
my
easy.
truck, and my clothes and camera gear.
Oh, that's
I gave everything
easy.
else to my son and just started over. and
Yeah.
just changed everything. Everything about my life had changed.
Yeah.
Man, I hate moving. Me and Gary are moving into the basement, and it couldn't be sweeter, right?
Mhm.
But our place that we left is literally just right over there, and it's been a struggle finishing the move from there to here because it's like, you know, just trips back and forth.
Yeah.
And just, ugh. So
Well, like we
grab
haven't
the
had
essentials.
exactly because we haven't had like an actual house since we sold our buses. Well, I mean, we do still have my bus, but it's so little,
Yeah.
and it's just not a layout for a baby. And so right now we just have temporary housing, and every time we go on a trip or go to an event, we got to move into a bus,
Yep.
move out of the bus. We always forget stuff,
Yep.
and it's just like I hate it.
Yeah, it'll be
No.
nice when you get your big one set up, and
Yeah,
then it's
and then we don't even have to cash.
yeah,
Just go.
just go,
Just crank up.
Yep.
just get it.
Just put it in drive.
Yep.
Well, we're gonna take you and Miss Ember. I think we're gonna let her take a little nippity nap.
We can go wherever she'll wind up just falling asleep.
Oh, okay.
She's probably, so that's how it's been at the events.
Oh,
Okay.
She fights sleep until she just falls asleep.
And then she's out.
Then she's out. She'll
Yeah.
sleep through anything.
Well, we're gonna take her. I definitely want to take you over to Country Road Cure side of the 41.36 and show you around over there. I'll have them give you the tour. I don't want to do it for them,
Yeah.
but I know that they're super excited to hang out and stuff too. I mean, when I say that she literally got here and we haven't really
Done anything?
done anything, I mean, she got here and we just were like, oh yay, and just started chatting it
Yeah.
up and
Just
so
catching up and stuff.
yeah, exactly. So I want to take her around and show her some things today. We will be doing some filming for our channel. Yeah, I'm gonna have you do some. You're gonna do some filming on yours.
Oh, yeah.
And then we were talking about doing a live on your channel too.
Yeah.
We haven't set the day, the time, or anything, but we're gonna figure it out today. And I'll post a short about it on Simple Life Reclaimed, and I'm sure you'll post something.
Yeah, I'll post something.
Yeah.
I'll probably maybe schedule it or something when we decide.
Yeah.
So.
And it'll be over on her channel again, which is Leave Her Wild. So again,
Yes.
if you guys have not checked out Jaylena with Leave Her Wild, she has an amazing story. She's doing this whole travel gig and everything, and it's wonderful, guys. She's a very good friend, and I hope that you guys will love her just as much as we do, because she's the best. But we are going to get out of here. I want to say thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Make sure to check out David, Come On Homesteading. You guys know our brother from another mother.
Come
But
on.
if you don't, David, Come On Homesteading, and Jaylena would Leave Her Wild. So we're going to skedaddle, and until the next one, guys, we love y'all, and we hope you have a good one.
And we'll catch you on the next one.
Bye, you guys.
Later, later.
Go Ridge Life.
Go retire.